Opening, the power of calm in chaos. Let's get right to the truth. The world isn't slowing down for you. It's not going to pause so you can catch your breath. Chaos is everywhere. At work, at home, in the news, in your own mind. You can't escape it. You can't control the world. But you can control yourself. That's the key. That's your power. Most people panic when the pressure is on. They lose their heads. They say things they regret. They make decisions they wish they could take back. But you're not most people. You're here because you want to be different. You're here because you want to be the calm in the storm. You want to be the one who stands strong when everyone else is falling apart. Let me be clear. Panic is optional. You have a choice. You can let chaos control you, or you can learn to control yourself. You don't need anyone's permission to do this. You don't need perfect circumstances. You just need the right tools, the right mindset, and the willingness to practice every single day. Emotional control is your greatest weapon. It's your shield. It's your anchor. When the world is spinning, emotional control keeps you steady. When the pressure is on, emotional control keeps you clear. When everyone else is losing their head, emotional control keeps you in command. This audiobook is your blueprint. This is your guide to mastering your emotions in the heat of the moment. You're going to learn how to spot your triggers before they take over. You're going to learn how to pause, how to breathe, how to reset your mind and body. You're going to learn how to reframe stress, how to communicate with clarity, how to build resilience, and how to lead by example. But let's be honest, this isn't about theory. This is about action. This is about transformation. This is about becoming the person you know you can be, the person who stays cool, clear, and in command, no matter what life throws at you. So, are you ready? Are you ready to stop letting chaos run your life? Are you ready to take control? Are you ready to become the calmest person in the room? Because it starts right now. It starts with a choice. It starts with you. Let's get to work. Let's master the power of calm in chaos. Together. Chapter 1. Know your triggers, know yourself. Let's get one thing straight. You can't control what you don't understand. You can't master your emotions if you don't know what sets them off. That's the key. If you want to stay calm under fire, you have to start by knowing your triggers. You have to know yourself. Let's talk about stress. Stress isn't just something that happens to you. It's a reaction. It's your mind and body responding to a trigger, a spark that lights the fire. And here's the truth. Most people walk through life completely unaware of what sets them off. They react, they explode, they shut down, and they never stop to ask, why? But you're not most people. You're here to change. You're here to take control. So what are your triggers? What are the situations, the people, the words, the looks, the sounds that make your heart race and your mind spin? Is it a work deadline that sneaks up on you? Is it a family argument that always ends the same way? Is it an unexpected emergency that throws your whole day off course? Maybe it's a certain tone of voice. Maybe it's a look of disappointment. Maybe it's the feeling of being ignored or the fear of being judged. You have to get specific. You have to get honest. Because awareness is power. You have a choice. Let's break it down with some real-life examples. Picture this. You're at work. You've got a big project due tomorrow. Your boss sends you an email at 4:55 p.m. with a list of last-minute changes. You feel your blood pressure rise. You want to scream. You want to quit. But why? Is it the extra work? Or is it the feeling of being unappreciated? Is it the fear of failing? Or is it the belief that you're never good enough no matter how hard you try? Here's another one. You're at home. Dinner's on the table. Your partner makes a comment about the food. It's not even mean, but it hits you the wrong way. Suddenly, you're in a full-blown argument. Why? Is it really about the food? Or is it about feeling taken for granted? Is it about a long day at work that you never talked about? Is it about old wounds that never healed? Or maybe it's an emergency. Your child gets sick. Your car breaks down. Your plans fall apart. You feel helpless. You feel angry. You feel out of control. But what's really going on? Is it the situation? Or is it the fear of not being able to fix things? Is it the pressure to be perfect? Is it the belief that you have to handle everything alone? You see, triggers are personal. They're rooted in your past, your beliefs, your fears, your expectations. And until you know them, they will control you. But once you see them, you can change everything. Awareness is power. You have a choice. So, how do you find your triggers? You start by paying attention. You start by noticing your reactions. Every time you feel your emotions spike, stop. Ask yourself, what just happened? What did I feel? What did I think? What did I want to do? Write it down. Don't skip this step. Grab a notebook, open a note on your phone, and start tracking your triggers. Be honest. Be specific. Don't judge yourself. This is about learning, not blaming. Here's a simple exercise. For the next week, every time you feel stressed, angry, anxious, or overwhelmed, pause. Write down the situation. Write down what you felt. Write down what you thought. Write down what you did. After a few days, you'll start to see patterns. You'll start to see the same situations, the same feelings, the same thoughts coming up again and again. That's your map. That's your guide. That's your power. Because once you know your triggers, you can prepare for them. You can plan your response. You can choose a different path. You can stop being a victim of your emotions and start being the master of them. Remember, awareness is power. You have a choice. This is the first step to emotional mastery. It's not easy. It takes courage. It takes honesty. But it's worth it. Because when you know your triggers, you know yourself. And when you know yourself, you can control yourself. You can stay calm under fire. You can be the person everyone else looks to when things get tough. So start today. Start now. Know your triggers. Know yourself. And get ready, because in the next chapter, you'll learn exactly what to do when those triggers hit. You'll learn how to pause before you react and how to take back control in the heat of the moment. Awareness is power. You have a choice. Let's move forward. Chapter 2. Pause before you react. Let's get right to it. The difference between reaction and response is a single breath. That's the key. That's the line between chaos and control, between regret and respect, between losing your head and keeping your power. Most people don't pause. Most people let their emotions run the show. They snap. They shout. They say things they can't take back. They act before they think. And then they wonder why their life feels out of control. But you're not most people. You're here to change. You're here to take back your power. You're here to learn the art of the pause. You don't have to react. You can choose to respond. Let's break it down. A reaction is automatic. It's fast. It's raw. It's your brain's way of protecting you from danger. But most of the time, you're not in real danger. You're just uncomfortable. You're just triggered. You're just caught off guard. A response is different. A response is thoughtful. It's intentional. It's the result of a pause. A moment where you check in with yourself before you act. That pause is everything. That pause is your power. So how do you do it? How do you pause when your emotions are screaming at you to react? Here's the first technique, the 5-second pause. It's simple. When you feel your emotions rising, stop. Count to 5 in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 5 seconds. It doesn't sound like much, but it's enough. It's enough to break the cycle. It's enough to give your brain a chance to catch up with your body. It's enough to remind yourself, you don't have to react. You can choose to respond. Try it right now. Think of a situation that usually sets you off. Picture it in your mind. Feel the emotion. Now pause. Count to 5. Notice what happens. Notice how the urge to react starts to fade, even just a little. Here's the second technique. Name your emotion. When you pause, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Say it out loud. I'm angry. I'm scared. I'm frustrated. Naming your emotion takes the power away from it, puts you back in the driver's seat. It reminds you, you are not your feelings. You are the one who notices your feelings. You don't have to react. You can choose to respond. Let's talk about grounding. When your emotions are high, your body is in fight or flight mode. You need to bring yourself back to the present. You need to ground yourself. Here's a simple grounding exercise. Look around you. Name 5 things you can see. Name 4 things you can touch. Name 3 things you can hear. Name 2 things you can smell. Name 1 thing you can taste. This exercise pulls you out of your head and back into your body. It slows you down. It gives you space to choose your next move. Let's look at some real stories. Sarah was a manager at a busy company. Every time her team made a mistake, she would snap. She'd raise her voice. She'd send angry emails. Her team started to fear her. Morale dropped. One day, she decided to try the 5-second pause. The next time she felt anger rising, she stopped. She counted to 5. She named her emotion, "I'm frustrated." She grounded herself by feeling her feet on the floor. Then she responded calmly. She asked questions instead of making accusations. Her team noticed. They started to trust her again. The whole atmosphere changed. Or take Mike. Mike's trigger was traffic. Every morning, he'd get stuck in a jam and lose his temper. He'd honk, yell, and start his day angry. He decided to try naming his emotion. The next time he felt rage bubbling up, he said, "I'm angry." He took a deep breath. He looked around and noticed the sky, the trees, the music on the radio. He grounded himself. He realized he didn't have to react. He could choose to respond. He arrived at work calm, not furious. You have a choice. You don't have to react. You can choose to respond. This is not about suppressing your feelings. This is not about pretending you're not upset. This is about owning your emotions. This is about choosing your actions. This is about being the kind of person who stays cool under fire. So here's your challenge. The next time you feel triggered, pause. Count to 5. Name your emotion. Ground yourself. Then choose your response. It won't be easy at first. You'll forget. You'll slip up. That's okay. Keep practicing. Every pause is a victory. Every pause is a step toward mastery. Remember, you don't have to react. You can choose to respond. That's the key. That's your power. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to use your body to control your mind, how to breathe, move, and reset yourself in the heat of the moment. But it all starts here, with the pause, with the choice. You don't have to react. You can choose to respond. Let's keep going. Chapter 3. Control your body. Control your mind. Let's get something straight. Your body is not just along for the ride. Your body is the fastest way to reset your emotions. That's the key. If you want to master your mind, you have to start with your body. You can't think your way out of panic. You can't reason your way out of a meltdown. But you can breathe your way out. You can move your way out. You can posture your way out. Calm your body, calm your mind. Most people try to fight their emotions with thoughts. They try to talk themselves down when they're already spiraling. But when your heart is pounding, your hands are shaking, and your breath is shallow, logic doesn't stand a chance. You have to go physical first. You have to use your body as your anchor. Let's talk about breathing. Breathing is your emergency brake. It's your reset button. It's the fastest, most reliable way to take control when your emotions are running wild. You have a choice. You can let your breath run away with you, or you can take charge. Here's the first technique, box breathing. It's simple. It's powerful. It works every time. Here's how you do it. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Repeat. Do it again, and again, and again. Let's do it together right now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Feel the difference? That's your body calming your mind. That's your body telling your brain, we're safe. We're in control. If box breathing isn't your style, try the deep exhale. Most people focus on the inhale, but the exhale is where the magic happens. When you're stressed, your exhale gets short and choppy. You need to slow it down. You need to make it longer than your inhale. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Do this for a minute. Notice how your heart rate drops. Notice how your mind clears. Calm your body, calm your mind. Now let's talk about posture. Your body language is a message to your brain. When you slump, when you hunch, when you shrink, your brain gets the signal. We're in danger. We're not okay. But when you stand tall, when you roll your shoulders back, when you lift your chin, your brain gets a different message. We're strong. We're safe. We've got this. Try it right now. Sit up straight. Plant your feet on the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Feel the difference? That's not just confidence. That's calm. That's control. You don't need anyone's permission to do this. You don't need a special place or a special time. You can do it in a meeting. You can do it in your car. You can do it in the middle of an argument. You have a choice. You can let your body spiral or you can take charge. Let's look at a real example. Imagine you're about to give a big presentation. Your heart is racing. Your palms are sweaty. Your mind is blank. What do? You pause. You breathe. You stand tall. You slow your exhale. You take control of your body and your mind follows. Or maybe you're at home and your kids are screaming. You feel the anger rising. You want to yell, but instead you stop. You take 3 slow, deep breaths. You unclench your fists. You relax your jaw. You change your posture. Suddenly, you're not a volcano ready to erupt. You're a mountain. Steady, calm, unshakable. This is not magic. This is not a trick. This is biology. This is how your nervous system works. When you calm your body, you calm your mind. You have a choice. You can let your body run wild, or you can use it as your tool. You can let stress take over, or you can take over stress. Here's your challenge. The next time you feel your emotions taking over, don't try to think your way out. Don't try to argue with your feelings. Go physical first. Breathe. Stand tall. Slow your exhale. Change your posture. Do it until you feel the shift. Do it until your mind catches up with your body. Remember, calm your body, calm your mind. That's the key. That's your power. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to change the story in your head, how to reframe stress and see every challenge as an opportunity. But it all starts here, with your body, with your breath, with your posture. Calm your body, calm your mind. You have a choice. Let's keep moving forward. Chapter 4, reframe the situation, change the story. Let's get brutally honest. Most people are prisoners of their own thoughts. They let their minds run wild. They let their stories control their emotions. They see stress as a threat and they crumble. But you're not most people. You're here to change. You're here to take control. You're here to reframe the situation and change the story. Here's the truth. Your thoughts shape your reality. That's the key. If you see every challenge as a threat, you'll always feel under attack. You'll always be on edge. You'll always be waiting for the next disaster. But if you see stress as a challenge, as a test, as an opportunity, everything changes. You change. Your emotions change. Your results change. You have a choice. You can keep telling yourself the same old story, or you can write a new one. You don't need anyone's permission to do this. You don't need a perfect past. You don't need a perfect present. You just need to decide. I'm going to change my story, and I'm going to change my state. Let's talk about cognitive reframing. It's not complicated. It's not some fancy psychological trick. It's a simple question. What else could this mean? That's it. That's the tool. That's the lever that moves your mind from panic to power. Let's break it down with an example. You get passed over for a promotion at work. Your first thought? I'm not good enough. I'll never get ahead. I'm a failure. That's the old story. That's the story that keeps you stuck. But what else could this mean? Maybe your boss sees potential in you, but you need more experience. Maybe there's a better opportunity coming. Maybe this is your chance to learn, to grow, to get even better. Change your story, change your state. Here's another one. You get into an argument with your partner. You think, they don't respect me. They don't care about me. This relationship is doomed. That's the threat story. But what else could this mean? Maybe they're stressed. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they're trying to connect, but they don't know how. Maybe this is a chance to communicate better, to understand each other, to get stronger together. Change your story, change your state. Or maybe you fail at something important. You bomb a presentation. You lose a client. You make a mistake. Your mind screams, "You're a loser. You'll never succeed." But what else could this mean? Maybe you're learning. Maybe you're growing. Maybe this failure is the exact lesson you needed to get to the next level. Change your story, change your state. You have a choice. You can see every setback as a sign to quit, or you can see it as a sign to push harder. You can see every stressor as a threat, or you can see it as a challenge. You can let your old story run your life, or you can write a new one. Here's how you do it. The next time you feel stress, stop. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? Is it a story of defeat or a story of growth? Is it a story of fear or a story of courage? Is it a story of limitation or a story of possibility? Then ask, what else could this mean? Force yourself to find at least 3 new meanings. Write them down. Say them out loud. Repeat them until you feel the shift. Change your story, change your state. Let's look at a real-life example. Jenna lost her job. She was devastated. Her first story was, "I'm worthless. I'll never find another job. I'm a failure." But she caught herself. She asked, what else could this mean? Maybe this is my chance to find work I actually love. Maybe this is the push I needed to start my own business. Maybe this is the universe telling me it's time for a change. She changed her story. She changed her state. She found a new job, one that paid more and made her happier. You have that same power. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need perfect circumstances. You just need to ask the right question. What else could this mean? Here's your challenge. Every time you feel stress, every time you feel threatened, every time you feel stuck, pause. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? Then ask, what else could this mean? Write down 3 new meanings. Choose the one that empowers you. Choose the one that moves you forward. Remember, change your story, change your state. That's the key. That's your power. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to communicate with clarity under pressure, how to speak with purpose, not with panic. But it all starts here, with your story, with your state, with your choice. Change your story, change your state. Let's keep going. Chapter 5. Communicate with clarity under pressure. Let's get real. When the pressure is on, most people lose their voice. They get loud or they go silent. They say things they regret or they say nothing at all. They let stress hijack their words. But you're not most people. You're here to change. You're here to take control. You're here to speak with purpose, not with panic. That's the key. High-stress moments demand clear, assertive communication. Not yelling, not blaming, not shutting down. Clear, assertive, direct. You have a choice. You can let your emotions speak for you, or you can choose your words. You don't need anyone's permission to do this. You don't need a perfect situation. You just need to decide. I will speak with purpose, not with panic. Let's talk about the basics. When you're under pressure, your brain wants to fight, flee, or freeze. You want to defend yourself. You want to attack, or you want to disappear. But none of those options will get you what you want. None of those options will solve the problem. You need a new approach. Here's the first tool. Use I statements. Not, you always mess this up. Not, you never listen. Not, you make me so angry. Instead say, I feel frustrated when deadlines are missed. I need more support on this project. I want us to find a solution together. I statements take the blame out of the conversation. They keep the focus on your experience, not the other person's faults. They lower defenses. They open the door to real communication. Try it. The next time you're in a heated conversation, stop. Take a breath. Start your sentence with I feel. I need. I want. Watch how the energy shifts. Watch how the conversation changes. Here's the second tool. Set boundaries. You don't have to accept disrespect. You don't have to tolerate yelling, insults, or manipulation. You have a right to set limits. You have a right to protect your peace. That's the key. If someone crosses the line, say so. Calmly, directly. Please don't raise your voice. I want to solve this. but I need us to talk respectfully. If this conversation gets heated, I'm going to take a break and come back when we're both calm. You don't need their permission to set boundaries. You don't need to apologize for protecting your peace. Here's the third tool. Avoid escalation. Don't match their volume. Don't match their anger. Don't get sucked into the drama. Stay steady. Stay calm. Stay focused on the outcome you want. If the conversation starts to spiral, pause. Lower your voice. Slow your words. Say, let's take a breath. I want to solve this, not fight about it. You have a choice. You can add fuel to the fire or you can put the fire out. Let's get practical. Here are some scripts for staying calm in heated conversations. I hear what you're saying. Let's work together to find a solution. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. Can we take a 5-minute break and come back to this? I want to understand your perspective. Can you help me see where you're coming from? Let's focus on the problem, not on blaming each other. I respect your opinion, and I'd like to share mine too. These are not magic words. They're tools. They're choices. They're ways to keep the conversation on track, even when emotions are high. Let's look at a real example. Imagine you're in a meeting and someone criticizes your work in front of the team. Your first instinct is to defend yourself, to snap back, to prove them wrong. But you pause. You take a breath. You say, I appreciate your feedback. Can we discuss this after the meeting so we can focus on solutions? You stay calm. You stay professional. You speak with purpose, not with panic. Or maybe you're at home and your partner is upset. They're raising their voice. You feel your own anger rising, but you remember your tools. You say, I want to talk about this, but I need us to be calm. Let's take a break and come back in 10 minutes. You set a boundary. You avoid escalation. You keep the conversation productive. You have a choice. You can let stress control your words, or you can control your words under stress. You can speak with purpose, not with panic. Here's your challenge. The next time you're in a high-stress conversation, use I statements. Set boundaries. Avoid escalation. Use the scripts. Practice until it becomes your new normal. Remember, speak with purpose, not with panic. That's the key. That's your power. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to build resilience, how to practice calm every day so you're always ready when the pressure is on. But it all starts here, with your words, with your boundaries, with your choice. Speak with purpose, not with panic. Let's keep going. Chapter 5. Communicate with clarity under pressure. Let's get real. When the pressure is on, most people lose their voice. They get loud or they go silent. They say things they regret or they say nothing at all. They let stress hijack their words. But you're not most people. You're here to change. You're here to take control. You're here to speak with purpose, not with panic. That's the key. High-stress moments demand clear, assertive communication. Not yelling, not blaming, not shutting down. Clear, assertive, direct. You have a choice. You can let your emotions speak for you, or you can choose your words. You don't need anyone's permission to do this. You don't need a perfect situation. You just need to decide. I will speak with purpose, not with panic. Let's talk about the basics. When you're under pressure, your brain wants to fight, flee, or freeze. You want to defend yourself. You want to attack, or you want to disappear. But none of those options will get you what you want. None of those options will solve the problem. You need a new approach. Here's the first tool. Use I statements. Not, you always mess this up. Not, you never listen. Not, you make me so angry. Instead, say, I feel frustrated when deadlines are missed. I need more support on this project. I want us to find a solution together. I statements take the blame out of the conversation. They keep the focus on your experience, not the other person's faults. They lower defenses. They open the door to real communication. Try it. The next time you're in a heated conversation, stop. Take a breath. Start your sentence with I feel. I need. I want. Watch how the energy shifts. Watch how the conversation changes. Here's the second tool. Set boundaries. You don't have to accept disrespect. You don't have to tolerate yelling, insults, or manipulation. You have a right to set limits. You have a right to protect your peace. That's the key. If someone crosses the line, say so. Calmly, directly. Please don't raise your voice. I want to solve this, but I need us to talk respectfully. If this conversation gets heated, I'm going to take a break and come back when we're both calm. You don't need their permission to set boundaries. You don't need to apologize for protecting your peace. Here's the third tool. Avoid escalation. Don't match their volume. Don't match their anger. Don't get sucked into the drama. Stay steady. Stay calm. Stay focused on the outcome you want. If the conversation starts to spiral, pause. Lower your voice. Slow your words. Say, let's take a breath. I want to solve this, not fight about it. You have a choice. You can add fuel to the fire or you can put the fire out. Let's get practical. Here are some scripts for staying calm in heated conversations. I hear what you're saying. Let's work together to find a solution. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. Can we take a 5-minute break and come back to this? I want to understand your perspective. Can you help me see where you're coming from? Let's focus on the problem, not on blaming each other. I respect your opinion, and I'd like to share mine too. These are not magic words. They're tools. They're choices. They're ways to keep the conversation on track, even when emotions are high. Let's look at a real example. Imagine you're in a meeting and someone criticizes your work in front of the team. Your first instinct is to defend yourself, to snap back, to prove them wrong. But you pause. You take a breath. You say, I appreciate your feedback. Can we discuss this after the meeting so we can focus on solutions? You stay calm. You stay professional. You speak with purpose, not with panic. Or maybe you're at home and your partner is upset. They're raising their voice. You feel your own anger rising, but you remember your tools. You say, I want to talk about this, but I need us to be calm. Let's take a break and come back in 10 minutes. You set a boundary. You avoid escalation. You keep the conversation productive. You have a choice. You can let stress control your words, or you can control your words under stress. You can speak with purpose, not with panic. Here's your challenge. The next time you're in a high-stress conversation, use I statements. Set boundaries. Avoid escalation. Use the scripts. Practice until it becomes your new normal. Remember, speak with purpose, not with panic. That's the key. That's your power. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to build resilience, how to practice calm every day so you're always ready when the pressure is on. But it all starts here, with your words, with your boundaries, with your choice. Speak with purpose, not with panic. Let's keep going. Chapter 7. Lead by example, be the calm in the storm. Let's get honest. You don't live in a vacuum. You don't operate in isolation. Every move you make, every word you say, every emotion you show, someone is watching. Someone is learning from you. That's the key. Your calm is not just for you. Your calm is a signal. Your calm is a standard. Your calm is a gift to everyone around you. You have a choice. You can add to the chaos, or you can be the calm in the storm. You don't need anyone's permission to lead by example. You don't need a title. You don't need a corner office. You just need to decide, I will be the calm. I will set the standard. Let's talk about influence. When you walk into a room, your energy speaks before you do. If you're anxious, people feel it. If you're angry, people tense up. If you're calm, people breathe easier. That's the ripple effect. That's real leadership. It's not about control. It's about presence. It's about being the anchor when everyone else is drifting. Think about the people you admire most. Are they the loudest? Are they the most reactive? Or are they the ones who stay steady when things get tough? The ones who keep their head when everyone else is losing theirs? That's the kind of leader you want to be. That's the kind of person you can become. Let's look at some real stories. There's the firefighter who runs into burning buildings. Everyone else is panicking, but he's calm. He gives clear orders. He moves with purpose. His team trusts him. They follow his lead. Why? Because he's the calm in the storm. He sets the standard. Or the nurse in the emergency room. The alarms are blaring. Patients are crying. Families are desperate. But she's steady. She speaks softly. She moves quickly, but never in a rush. Her calm spreads to her team, to her patients, to everyone in the room. She's the anchor. She's the example. Or maybe it's closer to home. A parent whose child is having a meltdown. The easy thing is to yell, to match the chaos with more chaos. But the parent who kneels down, who breathes, who speaks gently, teaches their child how to handle stress. They show their family what calm looks like. They set the standard. You have that same power. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need perfect circumstances. You just need to choose every day to be the calm, to set the standard. Here's the truth. People will follow your example before they follow your advice. You can talk about calm all day, but if you lose your head when things get tough, no one will listen. But if you stay steady, if you keep your cool, if you show what emotional control looks like in real time, people will notice. They'll start to mirror you. They'll start to trust you. They'll start to believe that calm is possible, even in the storm. This is your responsibility. This is your opportunity. At work, at home, in crisis, be the calm. Set the standard. Let's get practical. The next time you walk into a stressful situation, pause. Check your body. Check your breath. Check your tone. Remind yourself, I am the calm. I set the standard. Speak slowly. Move with intention. Listen more than you talk. When others start to spiral, don't join them. Hold your ground. Be the anchor. Here's your challenge. Pick one area of your life, work, home, or community. Decide that you will be the calm in that space. When stress hits, when tempers flare, when things go sideways, pause. Breathe. Respond with calm. Watch what happens. Watch how people start to follow your lead. Watch how the energy shifts. Watch how your calm becomes contagious. Remember, be the calm. Set the standard. That's the key. That's your power. You don't need a badge. You don't need a title. You just need to show up every day as the calmest person in the room. You have a choice. You can be the storm or you can be the anchor. In the final chapter, we'll bring it all together. You'll see how every tool, every habit, every choice you've made adds up to a life of true emotional control. But it all starts here, with your example, with your presence, with your choice. Be the calm. Set the standard. Let's finish strong. Closing, your calm is your power. Let's bring it all together. You've just taken a journey most people never even start. You've learned the real secrets to staying calm under fire. You've learned how to know your triggers because you can't control what you don't understand. You've learned how to pause before you react because you don't have to let your emotions run the show. You've learned how to control your body because your body is the fastest way to reset your mind. You've learned how to reframe the situation, to change your story and change your state. You've learned how to communicate with clarity, to speak with purpose, not with panic. You've learned how to build resilience, to practice calm every single day. And you've learned how to lead by example, to be the calm in the storm, to set the standard for everyone around you. That's the key. That's your power. You don't need anyone's permission to use these tools. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need to wait for the world to change. You have a choice in every moment. You can choose calm. You can choose control. You can choose to be the person who stands strong when everyone else is falling apart. Calm is your superpower. It's not just something you do. It's who you become. It's the difference between reacting and responding. It's the difference between chaos and clarity. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. But here's the truth. Knowledge is nothing without action. You have the tools now. You have the blueprint, but you have to use them. You have to practice every single day. When chaos comes, and it will, you'll be ready. You'll know what to do. You'll know how to breathe, how to pause, how to reframe, how to lead. So here's your call to action. Don't just listen, do. Don't just know, be. Practice these tools daily. Make them your habits. Make them your identity. Because the world needs more calm. Your family needs it. Your team needs it. You need it. Remember, stay cool when everyone else is losing their head. That's how you win. That's how you lead. That's how you become unstoppable. You have a choice. You have the power. Now go out there and use it. Your calm is your power. Own it. Live it. Lead with it every single day. Thank you for listening. Now go be the calm in the storm.